welcome. I did not have an intro, but I have another video on the theme park because I'm just so excited that it's back that I had to do 2 in a row. Don't you worry, I won't forget about the other stuff. It's just that I'm so excited for the theme park right now. And we're gonna continue with the space theme, so we're gonna stay in our entrance area. We're gonna leave some time until we reveal all of the themed areas, all of the themes I asked in the last video, and we're gonna stick with the space theme for just a bit. And in this one, we're gonna do something that very much screams space, which is building a planetarium, and I hope that I say that right because I googled it, and because I wasn't sure what it's called in English, if it has another name, but when I googled planetarium, because that's a German word, in English, it just came up with definitions, so I'm thinking it's probably the same word. But yes, it's basically, if you don't know what that is basically like this dome or structure or whatever where you look at different star formations, and I considered putting actual like constellations in there, but I don't know, it just didn't feel right, so I just what is it called, nilly thrown the lights around in this thing. We already established this is not about education, this is about a theme park. So we did this, and you can see me right now build the dome, obviously, in this very known way of building like glass domes. I did not use any gridded pieces for this. I did only use like small pieces. I find that it kind of makes them look a bit rounder, but what I end up doing is making this way too small because you can in a few seconds see me test it against the walkthrough habitat, which is something that we need for this, and realize that this was way too small. But yeah, I wanted to put the butterflies in there, which obviously is something that I didn't plan when starting or planning this. When I was planning this zoo, I wasn't planning on putting the butterflies there because I started planning before the Grasslands pack was out. But when it came out, these like icy blue butterflies, they just fit this so perfectly. So the idea is kind of like you are in this like planetarium thing. It's like stars and whatnot, but there's like these butterflies going around you. And at first I kind of wanted to do it in a way of like a crashed spaceship kind of thing that brought butterflies from outer space, but I don't know if I would have been able to get that point across, so the planetarium it is, and we will do more themed stuff like that for other areas here, like the souvenir shop. I think I have a cool idea for that, so this is just like a kind of a centerpiece planetarium sort of thing. And we have these doors, which, before you say it, I realized later, like, these could not be sliding doors, because where would the doors be sliding? But I didn't think of it at the time, so let's just pretend it's magic. The doors just go somewhere. But yeah, so I think this is still pretty cool with these, like, octagonal, is it? I didn't count I guess it's, like, 6 corners, right? So it's not octagonal. I don't know. And I don't care. But so I think that they still look pretty cool. And we kind of continue these like light up things that I did do in my new version of the entrance, which you're gonna see when we do a tour. So we have these like sort of I don't really know what you would call this, but it looks spacey to me, okay? Whatever. So we have these like entrance things, which it's so convenient that it's kind of like an airlock thing, because you would need an airlock for like a butterfly walkthrough, right? So you would technically need an airlock for this, but you would also need an airlock for these like domes, which I don't know, I feel like it's so genius. Like, you know, not to, you know, call myself genius, that was weird. That was so weird that I did that, but you know, I like this idea so much because I think, you know, with these like double-sided glass from the outside, it looks like sort of a science fiction sort of movie, where they built like glass domes to keep like plans on Mars, you know. But from the inside with the blue glass, it looks like a planetarium. So I really like how I was able to do this just because we have these pieces that are like see-through from one side, and colored from the other side. That being said, I would still really like just like seamless colored glass that is more see-through and colored from both sides. I would love that, but whatever, this is not what that is about. But yeah, overall I'm just so happy with how this turned out, and yeah, I had so much fun doing this, which is also why, you know, I did 2 in a row for this. And yeah, butterflies. That's I guess all I have to say about the build. I talked so fast because this is such a short video that I was like, okay, you better hurry up because you're not gonna get done in time, and now I still have some time. But there's actually something that I wanted to tell you about that is so not important, but remember my very first video I asked about baked goods and like what your guys' favorite baked goods were, and you are always still welcome to tell me or to change your mind. I'm not judging. Just tell me. However, I said donuts, and I still stand by this, so I felt the need to tell everyone that there's a supermarket chain in Germany that this week had like a special donuts kind of week. So obviously I was getting some, and I got a raspberry cheesecake donut and a like quadruple chocolate donut. So it was like chocolatey like donut dough, and then it was covered with chocolate glazing. It was filled with chocolate, and it had white chocolate chips in the chocolate glaze. So I couldn't have eaten more than one of them, but they were so good. They were really good. The cheesecake one, but the chocolate one, very good. And I just felt the need to share this because I've been talking about my love for donuts in more than that video, to be honest. I feel like I'm talking about donuts so often, and that's actually a perfect segue because I found something that I felt like sharing, which is a capybara themed cake, which I'm gonna put it on the screen now. Just how cute is that? So that actually made me kind of think, like, okay, so I feel like I'm talking about like sugary baked goods all the time. And my mom actually got me for my birthday like this like cooking pen. I don't know what the actual word is for making muffins, and so I kind of want to get into this and like decorating them because I am a quite artsy person. I cannot cook or bake though, so I hope that muffins are easy enough for me to get started on getting better at cooking because I'm excited to actually get to decorate it. So I'm just gonna like try to trick my brain into wanting to bake because I want to decorate. And so actually, yeah, so that's my plan. And so I've been looking at a lot of different like decorated cupcakes and other bake stuff, and there's so much cute stuff and animal themed stuff in terms of like baking that I was thinking, how about in every video, like maybe like around 5-minute marks or something, like something that's definitely going to be in every video, we're gonna look at a animal themed decorated baked good and just appreciate that, because I feel like I'm running out of things to say in voiceovers so easily because I'm a fast talker and I know that. I also lose my place a lot, so I often don't fully talk about the topics that I was planning on talking about, but that is just what you get with someone who's easily distracted. So I always feel like I don't have enough to talk about, so I'm thinking that could be cute, right? Like, we all love being creative because we play this game, and we all love animals because we play this game, so I figured, you know, stuff like the capybara cake could be so cute. And so I'm kind of thinking I might do this because let me tell you, I already have like a Pinterest board that is like more muffins that I could ever bake or consume. But, well, I could probably consume, but shouldn't. But I have so much already, and most of it is animal themed, so so cute. So yeah, I guess I want to do that. So if you're also excited for that, let me know. I might try to find like who actually made these things, because it's kind of like a thing of like, I don't want to just like use someone's hard work, which is it probably is, and you know, use it as an asset for these videos. But if I can't find it, I mean, yeah, but I hope I will. So yeah, I just think that's so fun, and you know, maybe someone out there is like looking for baking inspiration or whatever. But yeah, we're almost done with the build, and we're still obviously, as always, gonna be doing a walkthrough, a quick little walkthrough here, and I guess I'll leave you with a couple of seconds of music before we start that walkthrough. See you then! So, here we are. Look at our little dome there. It really, to me, looks like one of those, like, science fiction Mars, you know, planned keeping things. So, a greenhouse. That's the word I'm looking for. So, like a science fiction-y greenhouse kind of thing. I don't know what I'm doing with this. Just ignore it for now. But let's actually, you know, look at this from when you enter. I mean, I guess we don't have to because there's still so much empty stuff around it. We're actually just gonna look at the thing. So that is it. I made sure that it looked good from all sides because people are gonna be able to walk around it everywhere. So I don't really know which one I want to be the entrance. I don't think it really matters. If I change my mind on it, then I will give it like a sign or something. It does still miss like education signs, which I'm not sure I want to add. Probably though. But let's actually. Oh, I paused the game. Let's actually see. So I quite like this. Like to me, this looks so like space, whatever. But let's actually go into here. I also try to make sure that this looked good no matter from what side you start through. So you come in from here, and we will also walk through it from the other side, like starting on the other side. But let's actually go here. So this obviously, you know, I said it before in the entrance building. These like balls obviously kind of represent stars. And my like hat canon is that they hang from very very thin cables. But you don't see them. But yeah, let's actually look at the butterflies. I think they are kind of hard to spot sometimes. I did put a bunch in here. I might put more. But yeah, obviously this is very, very decorated, so they kind of maybe get lost in the decoration. And it's also like, you know, a matter of which animation plays, like always with the aviaries. I still like quite like it though. Here you get a good look at them. And I did put these like decorational butterflies in there, which, I mean, for those who are too impatient to wait to see the others, I guess you can look at those. But this is also the view you get from the other side, so let's actually go out. Same thing here, I really just copied it over. This is obviously kind of like the airlock thing I was talking about. And yeah, from this side, it's actually, I think it looks even better from this side. The other side, it looks kind of closed off. From here, I really like it. So if I have to choose an entrance, it might be this. I also quite like that you can sort of see all of this through, but not really. So one thing we actually have to do is look at it at night, because so far I've been really good at making absolutely everything night proof. And this is it at night. I quite like it. It actually looks so much like stars. And obviously it has this little like goofy theming that we have around, but still, like, this looks beautiful to me. The butterflies are still around. And these like pink lights here, I think really look cool. I'm thinking I might put more pink lights in the sky as well, because I did color some pink. But I don't think it's enough. But let's actually go out, because these look really cool from outside too. Like, look at this. I think that looks so cool. Probably, you know, kind of my favorite thing to look at here. So yeah, we will see if I actually post like the screenshots of this at night. I kind of want to. Now that I look at it like this, I kind of want to. But I guess that's all that I have to show you. Also, look at this from like the outside. It also looks really cool. So yeah, I guess that's all really that I have to show you. With that would be a cool screenshot. See? Okay, whatever. So I hope that you enjoyed this, even though this was kind of on the shorter side. But if you did, let me know. And if you don't, you can also let me know. But you know, that'd be sad. But but thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you around another time. Bye.